An iconic Canadian is marking the anniversary of a global achievement that may never be matched. 40 years ago today, Rick Hansen kicked off his 2-year Man in Motion tour, raising millions and inspiring millions to reconsider what's possible. CTV's Andrew Johnson spoke with Hansen where it all began.
50,000 people came to the Dome Stadium to thank Rick Hansen.
Before the hero's welcome home, before he scaled incredible physical and mental heights.
Anyone can reach for and realize their dreams in life, whether they have handicaps or not.
And before the song. In March 1985, Rick Hansen's Man in Motion tour started in Vancouver with a smash.
We're going to wheel around the world. Let's catch up to Rick. Crash. Oh, man. Like, you know, right on television.
40 years later, Hansen still shakes his head thinking of early tour mishaps, struggling to spread the word in the pre-internet era, and how much he wanted to give up only 2 days in.
Cold rain, wind, and I was struggling like just to finish the day. I had tendonitis on my wrists and my elbows and shoulders. I had ice packs on them, and I just thought about quitting.
Instead, he kept moving, driven to prove what someone in a wheelchair could pull off in a time when people with disabilities were considered a burden or an embarrassment.
If you don't try, then you'll never know. Some of the biggest dreams in the world are killed by fear of failure or by skepticism or self-doubt.
Hansen's dream played out in 34 countries over an incredibly grueling 26 months in front of curious crowds who became believers.
Everyone has a hero and he's mine.
The tour raised $26 million. Today, the Rick Hansen Foundation continues to remove barriers, change attitudes, and fund research. Hansen is optimistic one day a wheelchair will only be found in a museum. And Hansen is grateful Canadians still tell him they're moved by the spirit of his original dream.
It's a privilege. As someone who wanted to be a teacher, that was my dream before I got distracted on the Man in Motion tour, to help people on their journeys. I'm honored. It's been a great life. And looking back 40 years ago, wow, that changed everything.
A 27-year-old who dared to make history and 4 decades on remains a Canadian hero. Andrew Johnson, CTV News, Vancouver.